Ebusia enimguase a Okudzeto ablakwa Minister for Foreign Affairs egu Ghana ewo eye amanone enye nimguase ketwa ewo the close of eye embassy eno no Washington DC a edi dwuma bebre aside from allegation or they airborne muse dream bi ekoso or passport eho akonia badie ewo na asemi in fact ama eye Canada USA NDC for Bermudani na ason ababetiem akabiache NDC amonyukunu especially eye minister for eye foreign affairs say already na nkasa opinion wagu for long time because nsemu awoka no eno an ejina so de bu aten wa na ugina mu so pa eye aban dada watwam ewo eye private jet aye kan ene ho budget se expose se na na do dwaru I mean a wiem a creative story no with emotional money ye bibi prekesene nenso ene ye de ne yehu enso mpanyimfo se abaye de boba no ye de botachi opanyini a che na adwen afa ho wa bra oni obi tinase ewo ekosi sendumadie so na biemu nso no eye deputy ranking member for foreign affairs na osafo agye aye a ono eye mrahye bedwani ema bosome frɛ ho enso so de adwenche aba se ade a asi eye undiplomatic actions bi wo ho a wo take care very rational and aside that no ye odwuma dodo a ye di ewo ho apart from the often say dream bi akoso na de areho ne say enei Ghana yakasa ye representative ewo amano ne US meche Washington DC ye ni bi chese staff ni na with immediate effect yempa momu ni na from without so bi kra mambisi na we enye the right decision ajebre na yenti nkomotwetwe na ka kumohoi ye geno kwakwo
EU, especially within the tri-state, Virginia, Washington, Maryland, those areas. The entire America.
See, I know. You ever said so? Be a biasing by Masia. Yeah. That's a matter to take it to say me ba.
Now for visa.
Yeah, because me to take it to you because I'm quite visa. So I make pen terms into obviously 200 nights. Me try, and I so freely just say whole details about come. Answer now even can pass it through a kunya visa. Into no the internet say about so cruising in there. Yeah. Okudzeto say so resign. Also say that's all resign. So journalist as man resign. Na so see first just say presidential jet na say omunyu no. Okofa private jet ya. Onle dwuma mu no so omba mu no say the crowd bi na say na ba mu for bi for private. Obe into no do anu akade a so say or says bana ganga so atro
US anka
abori na si truko rara
yeah but track
but now what say what waka na obi me na ka share na on the kind am say kuya the interview no here
yeah kuya bo atwa
yes so me na make am no watch
the deputy ranking member on the foreign affairs committee in Ghana's parliament honorable Nana Asafo Agye aye or MP for Bosome Frehu constituency. Honorable Ekusi saying so ni akwaba.
Yeah, me do so me da was
na bibia ya boko de.
Oh, nyamya dum kaka.
Okay.
Gusu constituency ajuma committee ajuma and Ghana kasa so ajuma. Enti no bi ya hoye.
Yeah, that
me so me tia na mabo aboso.
Yeah, that's a part.
Me follow be do a cheaper me tia o de bia. Ya me nko so no sha.
Yeah, that's a part. Ya me sha won so. Enti me kai say en some minutes after say Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa updating a Facebook post with the information say you're closely your embassy Washington DC down temporarily for some reasons no and I won't so other response eba say it is shocking because he is engaged in actions are any diplomatic when he has to be dealing with diplomatic issues. I expect it to be more diplomatic. No, what he's done is undiplomatic. I don't know why. Who make it? Having read allegations near the two, Jano? Why do you think any actions near undiplomatic?
Obi mami na wa sex. Me di kind no. Me ma weti funi na to say. Nana kwami asafroje ya. Bijina me ranking na name. Asempa. The other members of the committee, minority or foreign affairs committee, so yentia Yenchi Yempo. In fact, we don't have any reservation for actions Minister Bayan Shushemu now Bediatum say a dear way dear a niamoa dear intino kill biasto. That be in theater. In fact, at a committee level and answer whichever level you better have it now what to me this and I will need no abba ministry hall. So we are not against the sanctions. We are not against the punishment. We are not against any of those things. Yes, more a big kind one. Embassy honor. And yes, visa any passport in Koa any year ho. Yeah, we trade data case for ho. Yeah, scholarship idea or ho. And in fact, embassy no a Ghana and the war Washington. A dear beer for Ghana, who be a ye no, yeah, ho. In Tisabio, so why you na a dead say passport no dream would give you more. I then now cross the embassy now. Yeah, the embassy goes beyond visa issuing and the passport processing. It's then now cross the embassy. Acquire to send here Ghana, Ewa Washington, Okudzeto black atum. You can say.
Yeah, but if
me obi wadaruma
okay.
Obi ka me
pacho twaso.
Yes, two. Sabe, yes, say. Enka ye wo kwan bebri a ye di niam we fa so. In fact, what didn't say oh money pe hu dia wo ye. Nipa nti Okudzeto abrakwa minister obon homode oye aduma e na ye penisa. Now, so I don't think that ministry way there of all the other ministries, you see diplomacy in a year. And you bet me a idea, but I want no media. Yes, I hear money be home because near why ye sabi we go for my gun and you must say I say you will go more money born in any must because me not sure say near why ye America for a benya kukudro enya gidie enya pepa. Any ye missing no a did you must any necessary any woody. The nation say other missions are a war a brutally hot. Any ye Ghana for Bedi Juma Ama bio some bio Makuma bio Madrim any ye did you must send me I was only a digumano. Etinanka oh yeah what they say oh yeah a deni ye no. Afi a daily mono about the good anymore as of my Ghana. And no dear how can I say Sadia we Sabio name for Bidiaso, but ministry mediate take a cra essential Yama Kakra woman, and Yama be say a Kusu across board from Bia or Missy Hall. Busan say Busabi Bonnie and Conso and war Ebia Ministry of Foreign Affairs or Dana. But there's a diplomatic way to deal with it. And then say Obi. What they encoffo ama attorney general. When ye encoffo ako replacing one more embassy ho quickly. What system no edu ni Ghana we are saying yentama gofinu ye who see a sin wabonte. Meanwhile your sanction have been taken. The people have been reprimanded. They was here without rushing to Facebook to write all these things. And then you dig on a home common while brutally with TV so Adaya say dream dear Kosoa missing your cruising. It even tells the foreign community that we cannot even manage our affairs. And you know, and now a year a day in the near to Obi. When you do your findings and you come across with everything that you have to do, Sabi, they also they deserve a certain respect. Trauma, from no transit, Suma envoy no munkoho. Na kwine be a was ye faso fairness near faso near for any maumuni na Ghana. Now what sorry no pa. Yes, see, ya permanent with immediate effect. meaning that the minister has declared everybody there a persona non grata. All your diplomatic privileges, everything, they are stripping it off. And you said, you say, Nipan or Hokrana say, Unkita the personal passport, no kita, the service, the account, mean you too. Because they've stripped you off. Meaning, yes, I will prepare no, I had so to your boss, a dintomo, a far point, this way, a bit in your fossil. Now you're punishing for in fact, Yama Obia internally, I will say, oh, yeah, BB say, now minister, one banner, now binding Sakawa, a quayo do the fashion without resorting to Facebook, no, and without resorting to social media, no, and can be born my Ghana degree. Your position, no. Meanwhile, we've requested through the committee, say, Minister na assemble on match na fi who quiet the first. Now, as soon as possible, MBA embassy, no, the embassy cannot be closed. MBA embassy, not find there was a fashion, there was a court, Washington, Honey, question, you was a cost. We must do that. So now, as soon as possible, we can resolve all these matters. That is our problem. And yes, a minority is against your friend is saying the decision to punish people who have done wrong.
But honorable, into two things. Osha, Foreign Affairs Minister, post now. He makes the point, sir, the investigations reveal that he and his collaborators operated this illegal scheme for at least 5 years. And clearly, no, you would deduce from that point where he said collaborators may be the other staff, be it or more or more locally and as a foreign affairs for or more echo. Under that circumstance, no, I mean the minister couldn't have done any other thing apart from the YA, because if say illegality near that neck deep and deeply rooted, you have to pull the entire structure down and rebuild. Bra
Obi, you are bringing me back to the same thing. Me details there, and the deputy ranking. Me details there.
Okay.
It means can your minister na can. Me can so say minister no obwa. Ni awaka no enye no kra me ne die tinje debi. Say collaborators wo say collaborators you nya sa na me kan no. Ni me kan ni say sa die we ni na wiye no. Who find say oye ni oye nyina na so say wo si won tuma gufi ahata wa bonten die sa baby a wa ba ministry no nya sa na na die. Yes, sir, ministry. No, that is why we say diplomacy. Look, you must be sensitive. You must be tactful about a lot of things. Adia minister for mines. FM. Betimia no body, no tudi, no idea, no. The minister for foreign affairs. On to me, yes, sir. The Attorney General, the Minister of Foreign Affairs must be tactful. In Kenyepe, in Toby, Minyan baby, I whether collaborators for whether 5 years to suggest a certain way, impressing or connote a certain meaning, or Minyan call cry. Must say, as society, I am from Mount, say, I am correct, assuming without agreeing. Should you do what you did? She said, what would you? Nipa Obonidi, then was suspending IT director, Obia Nimu Ogana, it will be any masia. They will mind and wait and Tumagufi, Ahatabonti. That is the point I'm making, or that is the point the minority is making. But I'm not arguing because we have not gotten into the details of the matter.
But would other countries in the Committee of Nations and Ghana Dijumano rather not see this and say, hey, there is a new sheriff in town, new government Aba, they will not condone corruption in any form. And even if they have to take drastic measures to deal with corruption, they will do that. When may rather earn us respect to Anna.
Obi, the embassies and the foreign missions Sabio Wadarma, Ebiana Mekasano, Mankani Fatemi, they are smarter. I mean, Casemicho, MPP Bar Ben Mufi for 2017. Now, there have been a lot of cases, say, Obi Ede Abai Ekata IFN notes the bar. Eko J visa, oh, yeah, the ministry way for no echo, meeting ha, assembly way ko ha. Now, Mokwa, no Makoja and Crofono Abrotri ho, Omo Mabium, Penino, dear Nimkwa Abba. Sana Nekoso, Abai way, MPP Abai Bar. Sabio, one found that 2 bonting. But the new measures now, any embassy next nasi, if anything, other missions next nasi, agye extra quite this year, and Sana Obi 2 points, where anything, team Nekwa, Mobian Sai undertaking. You lead the team, no, Manema, Sh0cking near the say, Okwa, or the way Mubaba, or Muba, Maumba Missy, embassy, no message that I say, you 2 points, you call your back. These were done behind closed doors. Yamba tuja, Seri Fufa Bakromu, and Tisari Fno Betre say, or no, a guy, or Betre, me money make so. That is not diplomacy. That is propaganda. And yes, let's get the two. Obi Wadaroma. And you know, your position there clear. We have no plans with minister, with anybody trying to make sure that the system is clean. No, but let us not play unnecessary propaganda. I that is our position.
There are those who believe, sir, the minority lacks the moral authority to even speak on this matter. If the minister is to be believed, says illegal scheme we were over the past 5 years, why didn't the government unearth it and deal with it like they are doing now?
Obi, any minority no, inyai kasa okromu he. Ya to abaye lusu no, inyai kasa ana. Obi, ya bana okebi auzi o minority lacks moral, minority lacks moral. Inyai kasa okromu he. Me dey want me tell say ya to abaye okromu ani e dey abai edanima amanyoko fufra. Does it mean that bibia obia saki apana? No.
Yeah, but sir, that's illegality. No. Why?
No, meba. Obi. Say, you funny say, I was say you. And you. And a sabi. You will Okudzeto black wa. Many association. Me say, there are better ways to deal with this than me and why you know. That is our position. Yanka say, wahunu onka na luntum ana wahunu mane nyaho hwe sabio nia link a omu kreti ye e dey say ye jiska wo mamra kwame wo mamra metro menya sure say minister no wo ho ye ma me seli omu ma ne tro ana no nim hu bi menya sure mpo say na bi po ambassador ai wo ho onim hu bi Bobia Bonia, you to say Nipan, why you money? Not that was a china so a china so. But me person it says, some ministry way no foreign affairs no, and please say other ministries now, you did be propaganda. And no penny answer. And we've outlined all these issues.
Okay.
That's all. It's a minister watching Sabio, why are there Nani Hancho, watching for now, per se, or book of what? Brother book of 4 feet, book of Fabonting.
But
it's different.
Okay.
That's all.
But do we know for a fact, sir, before making the post and pay, no, the embassy staff, no, officially, more one a money. Do you know that for a fact?
I can tell you on authority. Say more woman. I can tell you, I know yet. Deputy ranking, the embassy for my country say, you're more a big crane. And that is a problem. And you know,
with this announcement, no, me patrol, with this announcement, what happens to staff like immediately? See, because what happens to them?
Minister Pomo, also with the immediate effect. And you know, a bine of promo, Nimu, Ukita Promo.
Hello? 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 Honorable, what's your name? Too bad. But I think, I mean, largely we've dealt with the issues. Finally.